Best to brush it off and head forward. Now Prattle goes up. We're just about set on the soft 7. And they're racing now as well, and getting away well was Get It Hot. Also Flying Target showing a bit of speed. The Velvet King is starting to sweep across in the McAuliffe colours, and all that sizzle's going with it from Chasing the Ace. Apparition is just off them, and further back is True Defender, who got back along the inside and is running about 5th now. Get It Hot's behind it, 1 off the fence and 3 wide Chasing the Ace. Then came Regal Power, who's down on the inside. Convicted Man picked up ground out 3 wide on the track as they run down the side, and further back in the field Do a Pataki, and out very wide on the track was Prattle. Struggling back in the field is Magna Force, and 3 lengths away is Stairway to Heaven, but the Velvet King does it sweetly before the corner, led by 3/4. All that sizzle on the outside. Harvey's got Flying Target in the box seat. Apparition moves up to 4th, put under some pressure, and then Chasing the Ace running home fairly, and 3 lengths away. Struggling to pick up is True Defender, and then came Carson Drive, but in the straight the Velvet King is about to go for it now. Leads by 1.5. Flying Target gets up on the inside to give chase, and then came All That Sizzle. One of the roughies Chasing the Aces down the outside, but the Velvet King is going strongly at the 200, is looking good. Open right up, led by about 3 lengths. Battling on Chasing the Ace. Coming through now is True Defender. Flying Target battles on, but it's an easy win to Velvet King, and the Velvet King bottled him, won by 6 lengths. Second home True Defender, 3rd Chasing the Ace, then Flying Target. Convicted Man, a nice run late into 5th place, and then came Regal Power. Further back was All That Sizzle and Get It Hot. Struggling was Apparition, and they were followed well back in the field by Do a Pataki. Ahead of it was Stairway to the Heaven, and well back was Prattle. It was one of the last ones to greet the judge, with Magna Force just ahead of it. Well, the Velvet King has marched home for an easy win here. Number 8, coming off the back of a good trial. Mitch Pateman has some nice rides today, Mitch. Neurological coming up later on, and he's a big chance for a double. Good performance, the winner. True Defender ran home well. Chasing the Ace at any old price into 3rd place. Loomed up strongly on the outside and has battled on pretty well for Dan Morton and Kate Whitten to be beaten only a neck for 2nd. True Defender took a while to pick up, but pick up it did over the final furlong, and Flying Target had every chance again and battled away. Convicted Man was a real eye-catcher into 5th place, but the Velvet King has been too strong, racing away to win easily. Let's go downstairs, and Darren McAuliffe has produced a nice one here, Gareth.
He has, and that indeed, and we'll have a chat to D-Mac. In fact, he's beaten me to the position. I thought it would take a little while to get there because he has been limping of recent times, but we'll have a chat to D-Mac, and he's got his happy owners with us here as well. Darren, that was impressive by your young 2-year-old on debut in these conditions, and he won like a serious horse today.
Yeah, I mean, he's a work in progress. He's always, I've always had a high opinion of him. Track work riders at home, maybe not so, but we butted heads a bit, but 1-0 in my favour at the moment, but look, there's still a long way to go. He does a lot of stuff wrong, but there's a big motor there, and he's sound. You know, his brother, same record now, Balago, unbeaten. Unfortunately, you know, there's no point having a Ferrari with 4 flat tyres. That's his problem. You know, he's incredibly unsound, and but this guy, look, he's a lot sounder, a lot more trainable, a little bit more sensible, but they're both very, very green and new.
How long does it take you to sort him out mentally then? Obviously, he's got plenty of ability. What is the process with a horse like this?
Oh, you've just got to let them do it themselves. I mean, we don't put any pressure on them. Very rarely do we have a 2-year-old race before now, but we let them tell us. To be honest, I wouldn't have thought this horse would have got the races this prep. You know, we were taking our time, but we saw good improvement in his couple of trials. So, look, it was the right kind of race here today. Would like to have drawn in a little bit closer. But, look, he's got the job done. He's a nice horse with a big motor, good turn of foot, high cruising speed, and they can be very, very venomous in racing in WA.
How many more before you give him a break, or you just play it by ear?
He'll tell me. I would entertain giving him one more run, but he'll tell me. No decisions. He'll do it himself.
No better, D-Mac. Well done, brother.
Thank you.
There's Darren McAuliffe there and the team. with a very impressive 2-year-old dominating proceedings. From the front end there, the Velvet King, Brittany.
Yeah, it was very impressive, that horse, particularly since it drew so wide and just worked its way across to the fence. D-Mac's concern before the race was just about whether the horse would be a little bit too green on debut, except I think that when they find the fence, it really helps them along. We'll get to Mitch Pateman's thoughts when he jumps off the scales and just see what he thought of the horse and how it handled its debut performance here today at Belmont. D-Mac was always thinking that he'd be fine with the going, and he certainly was. Congratulations, Mitch, from that wide gate. Did you always expect that you'd be able to find the fence?
Probably not, because he's been pretty tidy out in both his trials. He didn't step that quick today, but he musters quick, and once he did find the front, he was sort of all over from there. He's pretty smart, and yeah, he's going to go a long way, I think.
D-Mac mentioned that the greenness could be the issue going into today. Having that fence there, how helpful was that?
Well, I really wanted to find the fence because his first trial he hung in really bad, and then when he found the fence the other day, he was really good. But I just thought if he didn't step quick enough, we're in trouble. But he got across once he found the fence. Like I said, he was plain sailing from there, and yeah, he gave a really, really good kick into the straight and maintain that to the line.
When you lost the fence due to the cutaway, did he still maintain his line well?
Yeah, he was pretty good, actually. I was sort of a little bit worried about that, but yeah, he's starting to put it all together, and his brother I've got a huge opinion of, and he won at York and was very similar, very green, and it's just the family. They're slow maturers, but Darren's giving him plenty of time, and they'll reap the rewards now.
Can you put a difference between him and his brother? Which one do you like better going forward?
Oh, his brother's my favourite horse in D-Mac's stable, but this one's, he's put himself in the hat now. He probably jumps and's a bit quicker than his brother. His brother gets back and hits the line really well. So, yeah, they're both nice horses.
What about Neurological later in the day? Can you make it a double?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was a really good run on a soft track last start. He gets another soft track today, and yeah, he'll be storming home again, and Adams is probably the only one in there to beat, and if we can beat it, we'll probably win.
All right, hopefully we're talking again soon. Congratulations, Mitch.
Thank you.
He's flying, Mitch Pateman. He's found love, and now he's riding winners. It's good to see. Mitch Pateman kicks home the Velvet King for D-Mac in that second race. That wraps up race number...